So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a
game.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Haaland. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Nice looking ball. He's through here. João Neves. He has found the way. Big header! It's in!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
Tries a shot! He scored! And the comeback is complete!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great chance!
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. And here's DiMarco. DiMarco stood his ground strongly. That's a sharp pass. Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the return pass. Çalhanoğlu. Looking for options for movement. A lot of space ahead of him. Showing good feet. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Looks to the other side. And it's DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? DiMarco in towards the back stick. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. João Neves has given away a free kick. And it's where? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied.
Quick announcement.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Haaland. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham. Where? Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where? Now Van de Ven.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Schlotterbeck plays it all the way forward. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now, the less said about that pass, the better. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! Now Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That is good alertness. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Mbappe! Gravenberg. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Calhanoglu. Looking for the run. Always onto this. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Casapia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Calhanoglu. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Mbappe! And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's found a way through. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played into space.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And the pass is intercepted. Gravenberg. Yildiz. DiMarco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match
welcome
that
to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And he's got his cross in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not getting past him there. Delivery from Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. In again.
Casapia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat. And he plays one through.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That has been cut short. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his whistle's gone. That's foul.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Mbappe taking charge of the dead ball.
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Konate can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberch.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's had it taken off him. Bellingham driving on and making good progress. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Casabia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good. And the finish!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberg. Now it's Haaland. Gravenberg. Haaland. Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberg. It's Bellingham. Gravenberg. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Szoboszlai looks across. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That's a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Szoboszlai, and that's played in low. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
To tell you that we're expecting
No
traffic
goals
to
at
be
this
heavy
stage,
after
but
the
certainly
final
not
whistle
devoid of
today.
action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Just eases him off the ball. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? DiMarco picks it up now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelhanoglu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Skims one in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Weir tries to play it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. He's onside. Oh, sweet feet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as hard.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just about up to the hour now. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And finally he has breathed life into the game! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe looking for the run. Vietnam have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bellingham, number 3.
And here's Haaland.
Chucky.
That's
Running on the
tidy.
field, number
Haaland!
7, Eze. Number
Oh, that
19,
was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland.
It's anyone's ball now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bruno Fernandes. Haaland goes for a shot.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Great vision, good ball, good take. Yildiz.
Eze.
Goes on a run down the left wing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
This looks promising. There's the shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
No, again there's no way through.
Mbappe.
Receives it in a good position here.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Two added minutes.
Pressing's
has been
intense,
indicated.
and it's paid off. Oh, this is a great position.
And it's Eze.
That's that, the end. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Gravenberch. He's looking wide. In by DeMarco. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. And here's Haaland. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. Vietnam still without a single shot on target.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Thuram.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there. Konate. Back towards the middle. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Gravenberch. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. Soboslai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's gone for goal! Deftly away. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, delightful ball.
And that should get the job done. DiMarco. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Great vision. Just somewhat off target.
And that's Haaland! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Çalhanoğlu! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Çalhanoğlu.
And it's where? And Cherky. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement.
Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's neat.
Cherky. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And that's the second half started.
And here's Haaland. Haaland touches it back. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lovely feet. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar.
Szoboszlai, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gravenberch. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherky. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe.
Chance, surely!
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's nice. Haaland. Cherki. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He'll fancy himself from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland chasing after it. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. Some good work on the right flank here.
Substitutions taking place.
Spread out to the left. Hangs one in. Van der Ven is there to clear. Corner number 2 then. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe, it's run loose. Who's going to get there? Threads one in. Great chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
3.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at their peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. Konate. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Ware receives it in a wide position. And it's Eze. Cleared without hesitation. Played backwards here.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And Gravenberg. Look at the space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Çalhanoğlu. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Eze. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Van der Ven. Vietnam, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Bellingham. Cherki. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe.
And the counter is on.
Looking for the run. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Haaland. Now, can they get him away?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's making progress on the ball. Mbappe, he's found a way through. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Out towards the flank.
It's a promising position.
Haaland!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Bellingham. This looks promising. Konate deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking wide.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And claimed it back swiftly. Munoz. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Shot could be on.
Shot a goal! It's in!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Van Dijk gets it away.
And the shot! They've got it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
That has certainly made things interesting. There's the shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
Well read, nice interception. It's a quick one. Gravenberg. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And here's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cherki. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that was nowhere near his best.
It's Çalhanoğlu! Denied by an instinctive save.
Çalhanoğlu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Konate attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tries to pass it through.
Look at the space here. Big chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Turns and goes back.
Çalhanoğlu. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
DiMarco. Oh, nice touch. Ware did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. To Calhanoglu. Vietnam go in search of a late winner. And here's Haaland.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 3, Ryan Cherki. Number 38, Gravenberg. Number 22, Calhanoglu. Coming on the field, number 10, Eze.
Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear.
Number 8,
Vietnam have the
Caicedo.
chance to go the other way.
Number 17, Vitinha.
That's an imaginative
Substitutions
pass.
taking place.
It's a throw-in. Oh no, this does not look good. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Driving forward. And that has been knocked clear. Played out wide. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Caicedo. Great ball and he's in here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he finish? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vitinha, Caicedo. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Where? Now it's Mbappe. Eze. Very nicely done. He's chosen to go back. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is expertly dealt with. Where? And it's Eze. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van der Ven makes the interception. Eze. Yildiz does really well there, he is strong. He's in a great position here. Played back in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Diving header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half-time, extra time.
And a quick reminder today.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Is number 11.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Where? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Good ball, good take. Bout of passing here, really. He's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
This their second corner of the game. Grimaldo plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Soboslai. Oh, sweet feet. And that is a little undercooked. That's good running with the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been won straight back. And that's cause for mild irritation. And they've got rid.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's that. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Gravenberg. That's good play. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nicely spread. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's there to clear it. Oh, what a ball! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter.
Haaland! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Çalhanoğlu, there he goes, motoring forward.
Tries to pass it through.
Referee's given a throw.
That's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land.
What a throw in.
Half an hour played now. And it's DiMarco. Wriggles his way through.
Mbappe!
Çalhanoğlu. Nice looking ball.
Good ball over the top.
And that should get the job done.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
But well dealt with. Cherki. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And it's Munoz. Looking for the run. He has found the way through.
tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time and again they are repelled.
Gravenberg. Now it's DiMarco. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, super find. Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He is just caressing the ball. That has not gone well.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Haaland.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
And the action is back underway. Vietnam didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Bellingham. That's very neat. Gravenberg. This might spell danger. Shot. Oh, shooting chance! Haaland. DiMarco. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cherki tries to play it through, and he shoots! Oh, crossbar! Looking for a decent chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He is through here. Can he finish? They've done it! And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Can he get on the end? He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Konate gets across to intercept, and a shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. And a chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's having a go! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Van Dijk. And it's Munoz. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Grimaldo.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Yildiz. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Incoming to... Up he goes! They've scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They're still trying to make a game of this.
Gabriel. Haaland is herring after that one.
Great run on the overlap here. Picked out brilliantly. Looking for a runner.
Now it's Haaland.
And they can counter here. Bellingham. Weir. Nice physical challenge.
Yildiz.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Can he get it through? Bellingham.
He's having a shot! And the goal! Rice.
Yildiz. Now it's Haaland.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Çalhanoğlu.
5 minutes to add.
Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Oh, great run, magical! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Çalhanoğlu!
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
And he's had a hit!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is as far as it goes.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well,
Just a
look,
quick
it was
reminder
very
today,
one-sided.
please
Their players
refrain
didn't
from
turn up for the
parking
first half,
outside
and,
this
and
stadium.
then it all went
Thank
downhill.
you very much for your cooperation.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.